that shirt off. It's showing every nook and cranny.
Butterfly bush. I'm all wet. Just like usual, but this time it's real water. Come on over.
Mike Clemens gave you $20.
Did he really?
Yes.
Mike!
Slip this into your G-string.
Huh?
Slip this into your G-string.
Yeah, all right.
Look at those nipples.
I'm going to be brought up as a porn video. And YouTube and the standards will not be met. Well, here I am.
I'm shaking. You need to take us over real
Come
soon.
here.
There you go.
Just bring me my stand. Sorry, honey. I'm also going to do this. Blip. Blip. Ah. Hello. And somewhere I put my glasses. I'll find them eventually. Oh, there they are. Let me get this on the stand. I see a colored message. And that usually means somebody was generous. Oh. Laco Stelp. Laco Stelp. Oh my God, it's horrible. Thank you, Laco Stelp. I'm glad that I made you freak out. So we have Mr. Doggy Dog, Normal, Soul Sita, AJ Vintage, Joey Ann, I don't know what that is. Joey Ann, maybe it's Joey and Melissa. That might be what it is. Joey Ann. And then, make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm going to go all the way up to the very beginning. Oh yeah, there's Marcus Piskowski and Swanson Bronson Johnson. Descendant to the absurd. Maria G. And I got 37 people already. Good. Ah, that was refreshing. Because I got a little breeze and I'm in the shade away from the sunlight. Good evening, Robbie. Number of things. Caesar 73. And there was the Mike Clemens. Thank you very much, Mike.
Rick, it's Joey ATL, not Joey and Melissa.
Joey ATL? Okay, Joey ATL. Thank you.
I don't know if you said.
Third Martian. Joe Tomley. Jimmy Rick, 89. Potato Kartoff is in the room. And Laco Stelp. And there's the helicopter. The cops are looking for me. Because I jumped into the pool while I was on YouTube Live. B, hello. Hello, B. Abandoned Infidel. Hello. That's another newish name to me. Patrick Nicolucci, I know that name. Hey, Pat.
Mr. Doggy Dog.
Hello.
Jimmy Rick, Mike, Maria G, Amanda Potato.
Yeah, I kind of heard about that. I was texting with Brian. So,
Not
well,
for
good
Big
luck.
Joe Tomley.
You know, maybe Madhouse will still be brought back in another form, but still be around, or occasionally, instead of more regularly. And that other band will be the normal thing for you. Oh, first rehearsal. Well, excellent for you. Yeah, that's what I thought. No Madhouse now. Just chilling. Robbie, Cam, Brand. Thank you, Cam, for being here. So it's a good room already. 48 people and 23 likes. Remember the like button, please. Click it so that we may replenish our dilithium crystals. Ah,
Hey, Vicky, we're going to be
welcome.
on vacation too, starting Friday.
So I won't drop the angle of the camera down any further,
Please don't.
so that you don't have to keep looking at my sexy body, and instead of paying attention, you're playing with your you-know-whats. I'm trying to bring back asbestos, and I'm waiting for the artist to come up with another sketch. We've gone through this and made one chance at it and decided, oh, she threw a pit at me. And, I recognize that. Piece of marijuana was, a chunk of bud was laying on the damn table, or on the deck here. Fell off my table.
Who's the one that flew with it? You.
Oh, I should be a guest on the Bill Mayer or Maher show. Yeah, right. Then I could be a political smart aleck too. Yeah, I don't think so. I hate losing a bud. Terrible thing. Sweet Mary Jane, don't want to let it go away. It's hard to get anyway. I love to smoke it all damn day, Mary Jane. Yeah. I could talk about asbestos, but you really don't want to know about it. A toxic mineral with a history of exposure to mankind resulting in disease going back to the time of not just the Romans, but the Greeks. The slaves who toiled away for the Greeks and found their way into asbestos mineral-rich rock, they got a problem with their lungs and died. That was from like 2000 BC, okay? So if we've known that asbestos has been bad since the dawn of man, civilized man, why the hell do we still mess with it? Why?
It's really hot out here.
It takes a lot to get through our thick fucking heads, humans.
And he said, no, not after all the work I did. You're going to sit outside and sweat.
Yeah, I made sure that this worked. And cannabis, Patrick pointed out that it's been around a long time as well.
Oh my God, did you put it on the pizza and eat it?
Well, he said the old ancient humans must have loved.
You and I are talking about two different things.
Oh.
Swanson, Bronson, Johnson.
What is he doing?
So once a pizza guy dropped a small bag of weed by mistake on my front step. My wife picked it up and thought it was oregano for the pizza.
Oh no, okay. Did you use it? I got to hear the next part. Did you use that oregano? I bet you ordered another pizza and never tasted better. Lit pizza. The oregano, or Oregon, yes.
He said, no, I'm approved.
That is excellent. Well, I don't know, but the pizza bakes at a little higher temperature, so certainly would alkylate, but it might destroy the molecule. So it may not really have any psychoactive effect at the temperature of a pizza. I think you're supposed to alkylate it like 120 degrees, and a pizza's at 350. So, or more. Speaking of marijuana, oh, and thank you, Patrick for saying something funny. Always love that. I got out the crack pipe torch today.
That's because he lost his other one.
Cyclical smoking. It's like cyclical breathing for playing an instrument or breathing for a long, long held note. Like
Hey,
Patrick.
Greetings from Finland. And
Finland, okay.
even at the Arctic Circle.
Kanakarhu. Hello. It's hot at the Arctic Circle. That doesn't sound like that's a good thing. I'm sorry. I think the Arctic is supposed to still be kind of chilly, even in the summer, but great. So, but welcome to the show, and please come back. Is this your, and I have to guess, is this the first time you have ever been on our show?
I don't think he said that.
Kanakarhu, have you ever seen this cocktail hour with Rick live or only recorded? My Finland friend.
I'm glad you made
Well,
it, Kimbra.
I'm assuming that our friend from Finland, this is the first time. And if anybody else is a first-time viewer, first time ever seeing this live,
Pool's not that cold.
please write to us at rick.adr@aol.com and send us your name, your full name, and your mailing address, wherever in the world it
Oh,
is.
he's been here and he's even bought a couple shirts.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good.
then, I'm sorry that you're not here more often then. Make yourself, I don't know, determine yourself to come back more often so we can get to know each other more. And then you'll want to kiss me or something.
Oh, I hope you enjoy
Headed to
your stay.
Texas Roadhouse. So signing off soonish. Thank you for a tip. I mean, save your money for the steak, for God's sake. You could have said that without a donation, but thank you. Lacko Stelp. I'm going to have to keep remembering that. Our time differences are 7 hours apart. Wow. So that means if it's 6 o'clock here, it's 1 a.m. where you are. Look at that. I'm pretty good at math, eh? Have you ever vaped weed, Rick? Well, I guess, the cartridges that you can slide into the little electric vape pens. Yeah, I've done that. Where can you kiss me? Well, you usually a cheek kiss. And of course, if there's a little more connection, a little kiss of the lips, and there's a little more to connection, it's kind of like this. So which way do you want to be, Jimmy? Rick? Ear nibble? Okay, ear nibble. My wife does that to me, and it always gets me. Looks like you're ready for the pool, Rick. We can't even go outside here. Just, you need an N95. Just where are you, Kimbra?
Hey, shovel fighter.
It sounds like you're in hell, but I bet you're not exactly in hell. You're on Earth. But what town are you in, or state? That's terrible. I'm so sorry that we are taking it for granted that things are better, because here in Maryland, things are great. We're well below 1%.
No, honey, she's talking about the air quality because of
Fires?
fire activity.
Oh.
Read the damn thing so you know what you're
I
talking
didn't
about.
see that. I can't see every message. That's why you're here. All right, Kimbra, I'm sorry that that's the case. The N95 kind of threw me off. Near the border with Norway, where my friend Arsel resides, and I haven't seen Arcel for a while. I hope everything's okay with Arcel. Anybody here from Arcel? You know who I'm talking about? And Florida is getting a Saharan sandstorm where? Damn. We're getting all kinds of messed up shit going around. Oh, he did? Okay. I'm sorry he disappeared. I'm glad he said hi. Jason, Sean Wise, thank you very much. And how are you this evening? The Foxy one. Foxy Jason.
Hey, AJ, you still in Florida?
It sounds like Kanaharu, you live in a very beautiful place.
Oh, Swanson Bronson Johnson wants to know the name of the first bar we were in Saturday.
We were in Dick's Halfway Inn, or now it's called the famous Dick's Halfway Inn, INN. That's what it was called. I wouldn't call him arsehole. Yeah, doctor, that's exactly what it's been called, and you know why, of course, it's funny. But a friend of mine said, isn't it much better all the way in? It's more pleasurable. That was a woman's comment, so. That was really good to hear. Because that's the kind of comment that you probably would assume any guy would give. Just got rid of your seed. Darlene's over here eating cherries and she's throwing the pits at me. I think that's really abusive.
Bad for you, abandoned.
Well, just remember, although this isn't the one we sell, we do sell a t-shirt for Cocktail Hour with Rick. We sell a 1-year anniversary.
I've had them, I just haven't had one sold.
From Lemon Boogers, an artist on Instagram. And those are coasters that we have, a pair of coasters that are Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Wormy.
Whatever, I explained it's the wormy.
We'll call it wormy because they're going to be...
All right, it's the wormy coasters. It's for Cocktail Hour with Rick. We're both right and wrong at the same time. I love to do that. So, do we have stickers for Cocktail Hour with Rick?
Yes.
And we don't have magnets, though.
Yes.
Oh, we do have the magnets, too? We have stickers like this. We have a magnet like this. And we have the coasters by Lemon Boogers that we call officially the wormy coasters. You get a pair of those. You got both of those, Jason says, see? Jason knows. So, it's ricksarahstar.com, and you need a cocktail hour. You know what? We've been talking about that. We haven't gone all the way to looking at where we would go, what vendor would sell them and produce them, but we were thinking of a shot glass for Cocktail Hour with Rick. So at least we were on the same mindset as a few people. So if it's easily shippable and affordable, because it'll be, of course, requiring a box, and that's packaging, and then we'd have to, pass the cost on to each unit. But we could try to do that. Try to keep them still like $10 max or something like that, hopefully. That's typically what you'd buy one for in a gift shop or something. Or maybe less if you're in the Walmart version. Or even plastic ones instead of glass. Yes, that would be possible. Or ceramic ones. They have little ceramic ones. Think no? What would you do, glass or plastic?
One or the other, I don't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't do,
Plastic's going to be lighter, but
yeah.
it's not as sturdy. It's not going to last.
Yeah, plastic ones aren't going to last as well. They won't likely crack or shatter when shipping.
The plastic won't, but the glass ones have to be packaged just right.
Yeah. So we'll play with that thought. It'll be part of our normally low discounted kind of pricing for our little bit of merch, and the shirts are through another group who did a boo-boo a couple weeks ago, and they corrected the problem. And it was the first reported issue anybody ever had with one of the shirts. So that was great. Tell Dan you have better hairline. Thank you. I don't know how. Hey,
No worries, Namal.
let go. Stelp, thank you very much for 2 more donations. That was the second of 2 in the last couple of moments.
Yeah, Pink, and the older you get, the less you care who sees you do it.
So thank you very much. It's
Hey,
an
Pam.
outer itch. Pam, hello. You still going to get to Florida July, I hope, right? Pink. Yeah, I don't know. Why is that? I do my head, though. And that people call me an ass. And, of course, it's from things I say. So I scratch my head. And since my face looks like a butt inside out and backwards,
Guys,
another
hit that
reason.
like button, please.
They ain't no outer itch. Oh, the inner itch. Well, stalk of celery. Did you see my ad? You take a stalk of celery. Now, you're not going to eat that celery after you use it.
Please stop.
But, it's full of fiber, and it helps to clean it without scratching your colonic wall. You know what I mean? Or intestines. You don't want damage. You just want a little bit of cleansing.
Somebody sent that to you.
What's that? I know they did. It was great. It was Maria G.
Oh, okay.
She put it up on Facebook, I think she said, and I saw it. That celery goes into the broth. Oh, Mike. That's the stoner soup. But you have to be stoned to use this different stuff that you're going to put in that soup that has
Chili.
butt-dipped celery. It's like dip it in chocolate, but
Ew.
it's much nastier. Scats too. Oh my God. Phew. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to try to even move the conversation away from the toilet for a moment.
Really?
Even me.
Wow.
Even me doing this. So I kind of a little bit aware of the Summer Olympics, and apparently we're getting closer to the starting of the Summer Olympics. I guess they start in July, hon, is that right?
I don't know.
Well, usually we like to watch the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics when they're on.
Not all of them, but I do.
Yeah, some we like to. There's certain events we like to watch, so I'll be looking forward to seeing the competition and rooting for the USA, but rooting for all the competitors. Really, it's beautiful. One of the rare moments the world can come together and not shoot each other. So I hope that somebody else shares that kind of appreciation.
Dan is like the video at Seminole Park.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that video. The music I'm getting for my videos is from a great group. Epidemic Sound is the name. And they have a very large portfolio of different kinds of music. I go for stuff for background. And they're amazingly good. So I just search around and try to find the things I think are going to work well with a certain video. I'll upload those to myself, and then I'll.
Bourbon Cat is at Rehoboth Beach. He's just stopping in to say hello, and he's going back out.
Oh, Bourbon Cat, have a good time, man. Excellent. That's a nice place too, people. That's beautiful there. One of the great Atlantic beaches. Delaware and Maryland. Really beautiful beaches along that stretch of the Atlantic. Not that the northern beaches still have their places. And in fact, I hope that the northerners all stay home. Don't come down and crowd my damn beach. Stay on your own beach. You got a damn beach, New Jersey, and you had a whole show about it.
Put a shirt on.
Who, Bambi put a shirt on?
You put a shirt on.
Oh, she's right, like, happy about it? You're welcome.
Yeah, so Steve.
Oh, Steve Seabo too? Okay, you're welcome. I didn't pretend I have some kind of a great body. I know. But it's not the most gross one either. We're doing great. 104,
That's crazy.
and it getting to 100 and Scott, what the hell is going on? In Washington State? When I think of Oregon and Washington State, I think of a cooler climate. Not that kind of a temperature. My God, Mother Nature's effed up. That is really not right. And of course, this winter we had the Arctic come all the way down to Galveston on the beach and totally screwed not just Texas, of course, other states also, with extreme cold coming down that never used to do that kind of crap. So 35 Celsius, what's that, 80 or more? Fahrenheit? Quick guess. 90 in upstate New York, so it must be upper 80s up there in Ontario.
It's 82 in Southwest Florida.
Wow. AJ, isn't that great? I mean, come on. That is hilarious. And it's probably no more than the upper 80s in Seminole, Florida. That's where it stays. And then it goes down into the upper 70s, and then it's back into the upper 80s. Low 90s. Nothing like that.
It's 92 in, did you say that, Kitchener, Canada?
Wow. And what is it in Seminole?
I can let you know.
Now here, this is where we are all year.
81 in Seminole.
81 in Seminole.
88 in Nashville.
86 in Tampa. So 93 in New Jersey. So, and the heat index where Joe is, it's like 102. 90s in Massachusetts.
10 degrees in Sydney.
Sit.
Celsius.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. That's like 40, 35 Fahrenheit. No, maybe 40. So YOLO, we're just on the edge of Baltimore City, on the northeast corner. It's kind of a boxy shape, the city of Baltimore's geography. So if you visualized and looked at the upper right-hand corner, that's where we are, just outside of that corner.
Hannah Karen said it's been 80 last week in Finland, and he can't remember being over 60 his whole lifetime.
So multiple weather reports point to the fact that we are much more warm than we are used to. No, it's not happening. The chemical petroleum complex of business that control our world, our planet, they pollute it, they make money on it, they make our place a less healthy place to live. We buy the product, but we all pay for the damage. Wake up. I'm glad I'm hearing some people that are. Wake up. So we have got to figure out what to do and quickly to take care of this. So you think holding on to some Bitcoin for 5 years, put some money in it, leave it alone, forget it, don't talk about it anymore. That's the way to go. And see how it goes. I don't know.
Did you leave your feet alone? He's picking his toes, guys.
Why do you have to talk? You know?
I'm telling on you.
I don't know why you have to do that.
Because I gotta watch you do it.
Yeah, it's a nervous thing. I already did it. I'm not done. I'm done. I won't do it anymore. I'm sorry. It's the way it goes. I'm just like a gorilla.
Come on, guys, hit that like button, please. Bite your toenails.
See that pink? There you go. When I was younger, I can't bend that far anymore. Biting the toenails. Oh. No, Mike, it's not your nudity. I think your nudity is beautiful. It's just that you're scary.
Thanks, Julie.
You have such a large dong, you scare people away. I mean, the damn thing reaches out and smacks you in the face. Nobody's ready for that kind of attention. You got to put the thing in some kind of a sling or something and lock it down with a chain and a padlock around your leg. Thank you, Joe. Joey, I mean. If you would do that, Mike, then people could handle it. Because the fig leaf isn't nearly enough. The fig leaf, I can't even see the fig leaf for the tree. You know what I'm talking about, your tree? You got that one branch, man. And it's almost as thick as the trunk. What a damn branch. One-eyed purple people eater. Yes. Well, you could call it a trouser snake, but this is more like a concrete drain pipe for the storm sewer. They're like 6 feet in diameter.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's kind of like that big. It's not literally, but it seems that way.
What?
The girth of a penis I've been making fun of. Mike Clemens. I'm getting a cherry thrown at me. A couple of them. How many people like cherries? You know, it's time for cherries here in the Mid-Atlantic. I hope that you will enjoy local grocer cherries that came from the farms nearby. I love them too.
Homegrown cherries.
Jesse's Paranormal ad. Thanks for always making me laugh, Rick. Hey, Jesse. That's what it's all about here on the Cocktail Hour with Rick. I'm not displaying any other talents, so at least I can try to be a half-wit. And thank you. Mr. Happy. Yeah, Mr. Happy. I love Robin Williams. I'm so sorry that he had to suffer in silence and he couldn't have gotten some kind of support, treatment. Oh, such a loss. Such a great entertainer. I wish I had the tip of his pinky's worth of talent. My gosh. The man was a genius. There's a few geniuses out there. They just are always on, and he was one of them. Oh, That's an interesting comment, Dr. Nirmal. I gotta find my nips. Whatever. I see a good one, I read it out. Yes, he was, Jason.
It's hard to see them on there.
Is it?
Yeah, on yours, yes.
Not as good as yours, huh?
Well, that's because I'm doing
Yeah, I do it.
portrait.
But I want to do it, of course, in landscape for them.
But your writing runs over your face and everything.
Yeah, it does.
See, mine's separated.
I know. It's like on. I could do that, but then I don't know. I just don't think it would look good for everybody if I did it that way.
Well, thanks, Ryan. Checking in for my daily life. Have a good day, Rick.
Thank you very much, and have another good day tomorrow. Ryan Ferrier or Ferrier. And that's really nice. His daily like. You just came here to give me a like. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can stick around longer, but I really appreciate it.
We're up to 65. We have 72 in the room. We're up to
That's
65.
very good, very good. First half an hour plus. We're only at 37 minutes out of 90. So we have a little more time. So now that you have longer days, what do you all like to do with your evenings, with the daylight? Do things out and about that you couldn't do otherwise because it'd be dark? Do you take a late afternoon, evening hike, or you go to the park, fly a kite? Do you tweak your nips in public? Usually go for a walk, Cam says. Evening swim from Vicky. Mountain biking or tennis, that's excellent. I'm glad to see some comments. People doing something, that's great. Drink and no stuff. Yeah, I do the drink and makeup stuff. Does anybody know what an Alabama Hot Pocket is? Oh, God. I know what a Hot Pocket is. I'm afraid to ask what an Alabama Hot Pocket is.
What's a hot pot?
It's one of these little things filled with the stuffing.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
thought you
it's
were
like a
going-
calzone, a cheap calzone kind of thing.
Okay, I know what they are. Wait, you said it. I was expecting something terrible. Well, then, Jimmy Rick, what is an Alabama Hot Pocket?
I really want to know.
Jesse's
Yeah,
from
AJ's
Alabama,
just
knows
drink.
what it is.
Be packing up soon, but not much else. What are you packing up, Mike? You're going to be moving on to some other location? Is there a reason? Are you like just bored where you were and you want to hit the road?
Thanks for the advice, AJ.
Evening walk with my love. Julia, that's best one yet. Gardening, shovel fighter, excellent. I did a little bit of gardening yesterday myself. Hadn't done anything
No.
at all. So I finally put together at least one little garden real quickly with some old seeds and some bulbs. I hope it does something. But it was just the remains of the leaf and mulch junk I put on top of it for the winter. Has a rhododendron in the middle. It was beautiful this spring. When I came back even in May, it still had beautiful purple flowers. They were fragrant. Rhododendron's not a common.
I now know what Alabama Hot Pocket is, and I'm ill.
You're not going to say it aloud?
No way. Google it.
Uh,
That's what I did. Just plain old Google it.
all right, well. Ty Hoyles, hello. Groig. I think that's what, Groig? I can't see.
Oh, that's great, Shovel Fighter.
And
No, AJ, Google it.
Jesse's Abnormal Adventures again. Gushers. Hateful Hero. Those were those candies that were like gum with extra flavor inside, and they were gross. Or maybe they were called something else. Bubblicious, maybe that was what they were. Yeah, Bubblicious. That was what I used to get. Until I stopped taking Bubblicious. Gross.
I read it. I did it myself because I was nosy, Jimmy Rick.
Blue waffle is another thing to look up, according to Joe Tomley. Blue
Waffle.
waffle. You may never want to go to IHOP again. Well, that's great, Shovel. It's great that your son enjoys it.
No. Thanks, Joe. I didn't need that.
That develops a connection to Mother Earth. So that's a real positive for anybody. RDG, hello, how are you? Yeah, this gets this rhododendron from Cam. Yeah, it gets a fair amount of shade most of the day.
YOLO. Don't even know
It
what
only
is.
gets about 4 or 6 hours of direct sun. Razzles. Solsicita. Oh no, I just Googled it. Oh my God, I gotta know what the hell this is, hon.
Well, wait till later, because we ain't talking about this. I tell you that for sure.
Oh, come on. Somebody type it on.
No, don't.
Type it out. What the heck is. Ah!
That was a real cherry, not the pit. You can Google it all and find out, but you may not want to. Oh, I can Google and stay on chat. Google it later, Shiley.
Hello, Boston Winds. Good to see you back. Thanks again for earlier. Looks like it all worked really well. I did a cannonball to start the show. Oh, I got a res mark on my face.
Well, you always have that.
Goatsy. Goats. She popped my cherry. Or I ate her cherry. Ooh, that's even more nasty. Stop. Just stop. You're getting really dangerous with this fruit. You hit me in the ear. I couldn't catch it. She was knocking me on the ear, and the cherry went over the deck.
No, then I can reuse it.
Oh, did it go back there?
Yeah.
Oh, it bounced back off of my head and went back to Darlene. All right, nobody's telling me.
Good. Actually, somebody did. You didn't see it. You wait till you get off.
Oh, 2 guys, 1 sandbox.
No, that is not true.
I remember 2 girls, 1 cup. That was legendary. Remember that? 2 girls, 1 cup. Ugh. I know. Horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, it was quite something. I don't know what to say what it was. It's usually
I'm not
highly
giving you
detestable.
anything else.
Soft serve would be one thing. Father-son bonding over a common interest. That doesn't even excuse it.
Hey,
It's bad. Hi there, Mom.
Watching this? Look, what our friend just sent me an image.
More cherries.
I think he might be listening.
Oh,
Because why would he send me a photo of our friend holding a bag of cherries?
oh my God. I can imagine Maxwell. Oh God. Why do people have these terrible things? How do I delete these searches? I have a 14-year-old, Jennifer. You should be able to clear your history by going into your internet options under your control panel. Internet options. Look in there and you'll see history.
Better ask than him, Bobby.
You can delete the history. There are little boxes inside of the setting page for that. If you need any help with that, not to put it out there on her, but somebody like Nirmal could easily instruct you through to get you to be able to clear your history so you can get rid of any nasty searches. You also can create a password-only entry
No, Shaylee, you may
so
not
that
want to.
only you can go into your connection, and then everything comes off of that, your internet experience, your browsing history, your email.
Control H.
That's a way to do it too. Two ways. Use a browser called DuckDuckGo, says Neil. Thank you, Neil. Another idea for controlling your internet history so you can hide it, delete it for the good of mankind and your household. An iPad. Yeah, you should still be able to do that because the iPad is using your Wi-Fi, or even if you have cell capability on the iPad, the history is still on the internet, on a server. It's not in your iPad. Any browser we can see, any browser. And you can look up a tutorial, Sol Cicita points out. Or, yeah, incognito mode is one I use for testing things on my own channel page at YouTube to see how it would appear to everybody else. Oh, look at this. Kanaharu's got the whole procedure there for you.
When's the next live session with Dan?
I don't know. I was hoping we were going to have one over the weekend. Didn't happen. You never know, I might hear from him this very evening. Hey, Rick, you want to do a broadcast? He did want to do a broadcast after I'd checked my service. Well, the service, I've ordered Verizon to come out, actually tomorrow, to check my line, take a look at how it's hanging so low, and tell me how that's not possibly affecting my service. Make it right.
What time are they supposed to be here?
12 to 2.
You have got to be here.
I'm going to be here for that. So I can be right there on the guy's tail.
Oh yeah, did you thank Steve for coming over?
Yes, I have, but
on air, and also,
Steve Seaboat, again, saving our butts, coming here on Saturday, spending his time to help to look at our system and make recommendations, and we instituted those. I did it.
You also had some help from a couple other fans. They sent you emails.
Yes, anybody who sent me some fans, sent me email and tips. I did respond, I think, to everybody. And if I didn't, I apologize, but I think I did. And we worked it out.
See the line behind him. It's the lowest one hanging.
Yeah.
It actually hangs below.
It hangs
The
so
shack.
low. If it wasn't tied up right now, it'd be lying. Well, it already does lie there. if it wasn't tied up, it'd be in the way of the shed. It would be hanging, so the door of the shed, you'd have to move the wire to get into the shed. And I tied it up to another wire. This one wire is tied to another wire. I just put a twist tie around it. And
How do you like working at the Belvedere?
oh, I think it's nice there. Yeah, and I love the paranormal side of it.
Thanks,
But
AJ. He did
in terms of the whole transmission for the podcast on Patreon, Dan having that room and all the equipment in one spot and room for guests, and he's got a camera that has like 300-degree of view, not quite a circle. Obviously, it's kind of hard, but almost like 300 degrees, all the way from your left peripheral to your right peripheral, if you were thinking about it.
Yeah, I want
It's
to
great.
thank everyone who made a donation Friday. We were able to buy the equipment we needed.
Yes, thank you so much. And I still have some more, so if we have to go all the way towards getting a modem, I'm ready to buy a modem too.
Did you move the modem downstairs?
But the modem is now, you know where the coffee is kept?
Yeah.
It's on top of that cabinet.
Okay.
So yeah, I was bitching with it for a couple hours. You always have to have a couple hours, right? It seems to get anything work. And but I got it to work after I kept fighting through. Google user. Glad you got some help. The same concept would apply to a poor coverage hotel room. Yeah, I mean, I would consider trying that. I think I'm
Maybe get a single.
get one of those ones from Home Depot and take it along. It can't hurt
We'll get it tomorrow then.
because we could use that on the road.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Get it tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget, we're going out to dinner tomorrow.
Yes, I know.
Kylie's birthday. She'll be
Yeah, we're celebrating my granddaughter's 20th birthday. Kylie is 20 tomorrow, the 29th. Wow. Time just does slide by. The older you get, it seems the quicker it goes. Long time backwards. 17 years or so.
Is it somebody's birthday? I see. Oh, happy birthday to Kylie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Her birthday's tomorrow. Yeah, she has a tattoo on her arm. I asked her why she had 6.
Jimmy and Rick, that's great. I wish you could have gotten him to be able to see the show. I'd love to sing to your dad. But, I mean, I can still do it and you could play it back when you do see him.
AJ, and you spelled it correctly.
And I think I'll do that. So, let me go back here. Where is he? Jimmy Rick, what's your dad's name?
I'll make sure I let Kylie know you all wished her a happy birthday.
Hi, Joanne Wickless, Bobby Dowd. Oh, Neil Dawson, I'm sorry I haven't said. Hold on, let me get him. Oh, good. He's there, folks.
Oh, happy birthday, Cooper Cat.
Today?
Maria G, her cat.
Oh, Cooper. Happy birthday to you,
People do just
Cooper.
like my name. It's no big deal. She's used to it.
That's fine.
Their friends just adopted a dog not long ago and named him Cooper.
Yes. All right, let me know when your dad's on here.
He will.
Everybody's waiting in anticipation. October. I'm an October baby. Lynn. Okay, well, his name is Jim.
He's watching now and he's 71.
And his name is Jim. Jim, From a 61-year-old to a 71-year-old, I'm going to wish you a happy birthday. And then we also have my granddaughter Kylie, and we have Jennifer Powers' brother Lynn, birthdays for all of them as well, and Cooper the dog. So here we go. Cat, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jim, and the other people in the gang I just named. Happy birthday to you. It might have been you too. And Cooper the cat. It's so sultry in the evening in the hot summer heat. It's so sweaty, but my heart keeps beating. I'm so excited. You better believe it. My chair is rocking. But I don't need it. Yes, I do. I need a drink. Everybody, let's toast all the birthday baby people. Happy birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday!
Lynn, happy birthday. Kylie, happy birthday.
No, I don't think he could break that chair.
Cooper, happy birthday. It's one of those sling chairs.
And they're heavy. They're really heavy.
They are. Good construction. All right, well, that was great. I'm glad we had some birthday people I could sing for. Very good. You're welcome. And I hope that Jimmy Rick's dad, Jim, hope you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your time with your family and friends.
His dad thought he was talking to you and thanked you.
That's great. I'm glad he enjoyed. When my 71st comes around, I hope that you all will sing for me.
It was a video chat.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Some guy you don't know, or maybe you do,
My sister's birthday.
has a sister,
What's her name?
and whatever her name is, you know, it's her birthday.
Glad you're here, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle Redmond from the UK. She flew over on her broomstick, but she's a good witch, not a bad witch. Krusty Meow, Cooper and Willie, the pussies I would kiss. Yes, I gotcha. That's good, pussy. The kiss, very good.
That's pretty good, soul. I'm glad you made it, Steven.
Stephen Dix.
He's here. You forgot it was Monday.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. It's easy to be confused. The world is so busy. And, you know, this is a little show.
Jennifer Powers' brother is 65.
He's your brother. Oh, wait a minute. We just had, who else was it that had their, God, I'm getting confused.
Kenny?
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, man. Jennifer Powers is grand. So you got to be cool.
Her brother.
Peace out, baby. Happy birthday. Is it Danielle's birthday too?
No, Jennifer Powers' brother.
Okay, well somebody typed it, so I was following it along. They're sure? Okay, they are good. All right, I'm glad they're sure. I'm never sure of anything. I have to get my wife to verify things most of the time, right?
Yeah.
And I ask her to say right just to say right,
Yep.
just so I think everything's okay. I understand, AJ, the same way I am. So, oh, Quiet Place 2, I hear
Joe.
Quiet Place 2 is better than the very, very slow I watched Quiet Place 1.
I like Quiet Place. But
Well,
I'm looking forward to seeing number 2.
but I love number 1 and number 2. I hate constipation. Number 1 and number 2 every day, several times a day, is the way to keep me happy.
I gotta go turn the oven on.
Okay,
I'll be back. Don't do anything while I'm gone. that
you know me,
shouldn't.
I'm innocent.
BS.
Totally innocent. I would never do anything bad.
Don't let him do any oh, I'm too close. Well, let me get way back here. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I put up with? Right up looking at all my wrinkles on my forehead, and I don't care. Like I say, you're never going to be as young as you are right now. And this beats laying in the dirt, don't you think? Or after you've been burned to dust, sitting in a jar on someone's mantle? Nah, this is a little better than that. Well, hi, Mazzy and Juliet. Mazzy Star. Good boy. Bo drank a little bit of water. You know how hard it is to get dogs to drink, right? 115 in Washington. It is unreal. Is Mount St. Helens erupting again? Is that why it's so hot? Magma all over the yard. I hate that. That magma really messes up your grass. Those Seattle Seahawks better go out to sea and stay out until this gets a little cooler. My God. It's even 75 up in Upper Michigan, or as we call it, Lower Canada. And it's only 74 degrees in Southwest Florida, yet it's 102 in Greece. Hello, Olga. 100 in Delaware. What is it here?
88.
88 in
It's
Parkville.
down. It was 94 earlier.
We were 94.
84 in the chat. 85 likes.
Excellent. I love it. Go, Garth. So the pool water,
Hey,
the temperature of my pool water is 86. And I took the solar cover off.
Fighter, have a good night.
Good evening. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Mazzy.
Have fun tonight. And it's down at the near the Mexican border with Texas. It's 70 with rain. How the hell is it cooler in Mexico or southern Texas compared to Michigan? The world's upside down and backwards. So I guess you don't know whether you need a heating system or an air conditioning system. Buy one of each. That way you're ready for anything. Yet I would probably install steel plates all over the whole house.
So,
I would get the Army to come in and give you Army grade shelter,
hey, thanks, Neil.
basically. Neil, are you interested in more merch?
No, you put it up there.
Thank you very much, Neil. I'm just kidding. I know. Yeah, I have central too, Vic. It's gas fired for heat and an air conditioner.
We're a little afraid of the weather we're going to run into in Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville advanced forecast for the next week starting Friday looks like a chance of like up to 40% or more
Every day.
every day for rain. So, but we will be in some of the lower mountains. So that might help. Yeah, this is our first time to Nashville.
Yep.
We're looking forward to it. Don't know what to expect.
Well, don't forget, if you place any orders, if they're not in by tomorrow, they won't go out till we get back from Nashville.
Well, please do, Neil. We are happy to sell to you anything you would like to buy.
Yeah, Matt, the air AC does not go up to the second level. We have window units.
Yeah, we have to
two
put,
bedrooms
yeah,
up there.
up second floor, we have to have 2 supplemental window air conditioners.
Hey, Romeo's mother. Yeah, the friends we're going with have been there before, and it sounds like it is a lot of fun. And I'm taking rain gear because I'm not sitting inside the whole time. I'll be wet.
Well, on top of being in Nashville, we'll have a full resort, Campground of America in Nashville. And we're staying in a prefabricated kind of a structure.
It's a cabin.
They call it a cabin, but you know, it's a man-made trailer type thing that
It
they
looks
placed
like
there.
a cabin.
All right, they made it look good. It's got 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, so it's not dirty at all. No, Soul Cecita. It's clean.
Jennifer, he can't go anywhere without filming. We were out Saturday night, and he did live streams at both places.
Yeah, people know I live streamed, or some of them do anyway. Ah, Mazzy, I know, right? I can smell that grass too. It's a good smell, but I'm sorry about the noise. Yes, that is a younger gentleman. They moved from out of state. They moved in there a few years ago. They have a little baby. It's a couple. They're pleasant. I really don't know them well, but they are very friendly whenever I see them. So don't cut too hard, you know.
She was doing it.
I know she was playing. Yeah, the rotting grass is, but not fresh cut green grass. That's just blowing around, and you get the vapor in the air or the smell of the grass in there.
The cabin is supposed to have a deck. It's
Yeah.
supposed to have a patio and a grill.
A grill, table, chairs.
Yeah. It's supposed to have a whole setup.
Yep. And there's a pool or pools there at the facility to get in. I'm sure they got a little bit of everything. And we're vaccinated and we're going to enjoy being outside. I just don't want to French kiss everybody, so.
Oh, and I finished painting the walls yesterday.
Oh, yes. She almost completely by herself. I did very little to help, really. And it really looks phenomenal.
Good.
Primed and painted and cut in everything. She only has to now go back to get the trim in white. And then the next step is we're going to paint the floor with a nice concrete ceiling, SEALING type of product. And then just use area rugs instead of wall-to-wall carpet. Even though it's supposed to be dry, I have the sump pump with no water ever in the sump. never been run. I joke with this couple in Florida about that. They say, well, you should bring it to Florida here. You could use it here. There's no sub-level. If the water is up above the entrance, the door, the threshold, it's coming in. It's just going to come in. There's no sub pump. I don't think that's happened, but that's what would happen.
That's right, Moonlight.
But we did have a heavy downpour, and that damn thing that, I don't know if you recall, there's this gate, they call it a fish gate. Parallel steel beams going across in the frame, and it collects dirt and leaves, and of course at some point, if it rains heavy, it holds water back from draining, and it rises up quite a bit. And it was doing that. It looked like, from the description by my friend, who said there were no rapids in Florida. It was like a 2, if you know what doing streams. It was about a 2, maybe a 2 to 3. I know AJ is now kicking in more stuff to do with a Google search.
Yeah, I'm not
Third Martian. Well, you guys enjoy having fun. That's great. 81 of you all playing like school kids again. That's excellent. We're all teenagers during cocktail hour with Rick, but we're still able to drink if we are meeting our state laws. What's a blimpkin? You don't mean a blumpkin, a blimpkin.
Don't make me throw something.
A blimpkin used to be a golf term.
Nothing they're talking about has to do with golf. It may have to do with balls, but not golf.
Oh, well, that's what I thought. Blimpkin is like a bad shot in golf. It also could have different meanings.
You drinking what? What are you drinking?
Captain Morgan and Coke. Oh,
Oh, dear, no, I'm not asking. I don't want to know.
balls on the throne. Pink. I did the cleansing the last time, but fear not, we will do cleansing again in maybe a month. We have to continually do a month or so frequency of the cleansing because I have to help you stay clean. Now,
Is
hey,
Dan working on Marge and Scott, or
Now-
is she busy working on Dylan?
I don't know what he's doing. Margie and Scott is not going to be any quick turnaround. So this week, if he is able to get into doing some editing, he should be creating another dead mall.
Is that the cone from the bathroom? He's going to find his way back up there.
I had to have that prop so I could and bring my hair back to lovely form. The 8th dwarf Blumpkin. Oh man, I'll have to play this back after a couple of days when all the comments are repopulated and find out what you were talking about. Yes, I've been in touch with Sean. He's been working lots and lots of hours. Not a lot of time off at all. Haven't seen him since I got back yet. So, but, you know, maybe he's saving some money. That's good for him. But he's a good guy. He's kind of used to it. He's only been a nurse for, like, I don't know, 10, 12 years. Instead of smoking crack today, I'm using just marijuana.
Don't-
Just kidding.
So you don't smoke
The only crack I've smoked is when I slid down a banister. Ow. Yes. Boom. That was it. I think we were all 12-year-olds on that. Yes. Now, Tom, you would all think you were 12-year-olds on CHWR. And I'm so pleased. I'm like a proud dad looking at how well his kids get along playing with other kids. I got 84 of my kids playing with each other in the playground, the electronic playground, provided by YouTube. We thank you, YouTube, for making everything possible. Without you, we wouldn't have no place to broadcast from. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you for giving me this platform and letting me reach out to people to try to offer good vibes and peace and happiness and try to cut down the divisiveness so we can talk to one another when we're not yelling. We have to be able to speak at regular volume and pause for the next person. That's the way you communicate.
Oh, Steven, so you got your pre-op done. That's good. Why did you ask?
I'm sorry.
You did good.
I got some people, didn't I? Oh. Alabama Hot Pocket is farting. Disgusting. That would be a great title for an erotica story, though. Yes, it would. So, Sandy Gay used to be... Have you ever tried cupping farts? It's really fun. Ew. Cupping farts are so much fun. Have you ever cupped farts before?
Hey, stop.
That was just a reenactment. So it seems like,
No, he just stayed still, Joey.
yeah, Joey, I was doing that for a gag to see how many people thought it froze up. Because it didn't, because the Wi-Fi works.
Yay.
The Wi-Fi works. It's only taken almost a year and a half to do this. I apologize for being fairly slow to pick up on technology advancements. Could you please click the like button if you haven't already done so to take us over
We have
100?
99 likes.
One more and we're there! Score!
Thanks, Neil.
Yes, 100 plus. Ah, that is great. Excellent. Thank you, Robert Ryan. Thank you, Mike. I am glad you all bypassed the systems and got me to 100.
Oh.
Danielle, woot for you. Thank you so much. Very nice of you. Not necessary. Thank you very much. So we're actually got a nice little tip jar tonight. Thank you very much for those who donated. We appreciate it every time. So Romeo's lover is now 98. I didn't know she was that advanced in age. Is it your birthday, Juliet?
No, she
I'll
just
sing to
likes-
you. Happy. Ow!
Got you good.
Birthday to you, Juliet. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's my nipple. I even burned it for you. I'm no longer a virgin. I ate my cherry. And now I can be meek and merry. Where is meek and where is Mary? Let's have a three-way. Okay, that's not very good to say because my wife will pummel me with another cherry. She got me right over here. Now, where did it go? Oh, it stayed on the deck.
It did?
Yeah, it's underneath the grill.
Oh, okay.
So my nose blocked it and kept it on the top of the deck. That's the game. She throws fruit at me, and I'm supposed to try to block it with my face only.
I'm going to go get an apple.
And I try to block it with my face so that it doesn't fall off the deck, or I catch it with my hand. Look at that. Wow. I can throw a cherry up and catch it with the other hand. I'm ambidextrous. I didn't know about that talent. I love busting cherries too. It's been a long time.
Did you ever?
Yeah, I think so. That means like you couldn't get in, right? That's what you couldn't enter. It was like a little blockage. And then the girl cries and the blood flows. Nobody denies that you broke the cherry. Cherry baby, ooh. It's not cherry baby, is it?
What?
Pop my cherry, Ricky boy. Oh, hey, cherry baby. Oh,
Sherry.
oh, Sherry.
Not
Cherry baby, Sherry babe. Oh well, it rhymed.
Well, that's good news.
I pulled up a memory that
Dawson
was a song that had the title that rhymed with the fruit. Now that is mind-boggling, the process that my mind uses to find information.
Oh, speaking of people in the bathroom and farting, one time when Kylie was young, I took her into a bathroom to go to the bathroom.
Right?
And somebody must have taken a dump, and she goes, "Ooh, what's that smell?" I said, "Honey, you're in a bathroom. People come in here to go."
Oh my God, my granddaughter who's turning 20 was totally blunt when she smelt the pungent, gross odor from the stall next door. Unlike the podcast, where the characters typically have a different reaction to the smell of that type of odor. Your daughter is 22, Jason? Well, that is a coincidence. This is my granddaughter. My daughter is 39. So that means that by the time I was 19, I knocked up somebody. And that was in the spring of that year. When I turned 20, the little girl was born that January. January 20th, in the late afternoon, after a full day and night, and then a good part of a day. She just did not want to come out.
Neither did Kylie.
She really just wanted to stay in there and think about her time. She must have taken down all the little artwork she put on the walls of the uterus, and she packed them up and sent them out by UPS through the anal gland or the rectal gland. No, she shit out that included all of her files. And then she decided to finally come out. It was like 4 in the afternoon. Everybody was ready to die. All the medical staff, had been there for so long. They were ready to die. It had been 30 hours. I went home and got a rest. Came back so I could be there. They told me that her dilation was like 3 or 4. That basically she hasn't even started to dilate. You might as well go home. I didn't go home because I was told that, what's wrong with you? The baby could come any moment. I was told, this isn't coming anytime soon, man. Mazzy, 3 days of labor. That is totally unfair. You deserve a refund. Holy my goodness. Well, but you might like them in quick, small little bits of time, but not extended time, like when the diaper needs to be changed. Where's the parent? Here's your baby. Well, this has been a really interesting episode. I feel like there was kind of a grassroots connection over the humor of preteens, but no matter what it was about, that's the result. We had laughs and we had many people interacting to each other in chat, not me. All right, maybe they were talking about celery. I don't know. I would talk about celery because I brought it up. And I would actually wonder if anybody actually ever used celery. They probably didn't. It's probably all been a joke for a long time. But it was a funny looking thing, and thank you, Maria G, for putting it up so I could copy it. All right, so coming up this week, one Thursday evening, not Friday, you're going to get your yayas on Thursday night. And we're going to say 8 p.m. to make sure we're in a room and got some food, and then we'll sit down and hang out. If we can, we'll try to look for a place with Wi-Fi that might have a nice setting. If not, we'll just do it from our room. We're going to pick up one of those devices before we go away so I can plug that into the motel power and try to run a setup on it and try to get it to work. So we will be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Hamden is a special place in Baltimore. And it's remaking itself, so it's a good place to visit. If you're visiting Baltimore, definitely think about trying to check out the neighborhood known as Hamden, Hamden. Good food places, good just drink, hang out bar kind of places, little shops that are very interesting, a good bakery, good choices.
Where?
Hamden
Oh,
has all that on what's called 36th Street, so,
the Avenue.
or the Avenue as the old folks call it. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all. See you Thursday.
Peace and love. And God's blessing upon you all, or that of the creator of all the universe. To the agnostic. And to the atheists, good karma be with you. Until I see you again. I'll say peace again. Peace